Happy Friday, everybody. It's hashtag FAQ Friday live from my office in the Lake District. And this week's frequently asked question has come about the autumn budget statement. It's been welcomed in so many businesses because of the extension of the 75% business rate reduction for hospitality, retail, and leisure for another year beyond next April. And it is good to see for employees national insurance contribution down by 2%. However, there has been rumbles about no reduction for the employer contributions. And again, for our employees, a super increase for the national living wage to help to put money in people's pockets in January, providing a boost potentially to hospitality in the new year of £11.44 for the national living wage increasing too. There has been a freeze on alcohol duty, keeping further pressure off our embedded costs in the industry, and a reform to the planning system. So we've got driving quicker planning approvals to help investment and growth in our industry. So the thing is, so we've got all that going on with regard to the autumn statement, but one big area came out of it. Lots of questions came about the increase in the national living wage and how it will impact businesses, in particularly those who rely heavily on low wage workers. So to maintain profitability in the face of any rising costs, there are different strategies that you can actually take on board. And I thought I'd just share with you some of them today. And if you want me to go into more detail, please book a call with me so I can help and support you further. But operational efficiency is the key. Evaluating and streamlining your business processes and actually sitting down with your teams to mind map how you can evaluate and streamline your efficiency in your business is so key. It could involve investing in training in multiple areas so that you have teams that can work in different areas, or whether it's investing in technology, automation, or reorganizing your workflows to make better use of your resources. Look at cost control. Cost control is so important. We forget this. We look at the big items, but look at all the items. Conduct a real thorough review of all expenses and identify areas where costs can be reduced without compromising quality or service. And have a look at your suppliers, have a talk with them, negotiate with them for better terms and prices. Productivity improvements is so important. It's been discussed on LinkedIn a few times in the last few weeks about how to use this productivity improvement and implementing measures to enhance employee productivity. Your team will be able to help and support you to do this. And if you direct it correctly and communicate it correctly, you're more in tune with getting a positive response. But you could include training programs, performance incentives, and effective management practices to get the most out of your workforce. But really remember that positive communication to help and support your business moving forward. And then diversification of revenue streams. I talked a lot about this throughout the pandemic when businesses were closed, but look at exploring new markets or expand your products, facilities, and service offerings to increase your revenue, and look at how you can diversify so that you can help mitigate the impact of any increased costs that will impact on your overall profitability. Pricing strategy is so important. Evaluate your pricing strategy. While increasing your prices might be a delicate decision with you at the moment as cost of living prices, etc., but it might be necessary to maintain profitability. So look at how you communicate, how you can communicate, and remember it's got to be positive, but communicate any price adjustments transparently to customers and your team. And then technology adoption. really important. This will help and support you for the future. There's a lot of help out there to invest in technology to help increase productivity and reduce labour costs in the long term. But it could include enhancing your point of sale systems, your customer journey systems, inventory management software, or other tools that can streamline your operations. AI, artificial intelligence, lots of toys out there that can help and support you right now to be able to ensure that you work efficiently and effectively within your organization. I've already mentioned employee training and development. Really look at enhancing employee skills and capabilities, because a more skilled workforce can often be more efficient and contribute to higher overall productivity, which includes profitability. And flexible working arrangements contributes to satisfaction of your employees and retention. But look at what you can do exploring flexible work opportunities and arrangements. And then look at strategic hiring, reviewing your staffing levels, and ensure that you have the right number of employees with the necessary skills. If you are strategically not hiring at the moment, make sure you communicate why to your team and see how you can help and support that it's not a long-term fix, so that they don't think that you're just using and abusing. So strategic hiring certainly can help overstaffing. And then we've mentioned employee retention, but that's so key because it is more often more effective, cost effective than hiring and training new ones. And invest in employee retention strategies such as competitive benefits and positive work environments. So culture is key here, more than money in so many places. And financial planning. Conduct a thorough financial analysis to create a realistic budget. You must know your numbers, especially at these current times, and consider the increased labour costs. When you're looking at any kind of increased cost, plan for the long term, consider potential future wage increase. But there are government incentives out there. There's grants, there's help and support, there's business support. Please get in touch if you're in Cumbria and you want to talk about this. I have business power hours that we fully fund and help and support businesses. And look at if you're out of Cumbria, look at your regions, whether it's the local enterprise partnerships, the chambers, and actually get the help in your business to adapt in the change of any dynamics. But negotiate your contracts. You might have long-term contracts, renegotiate or review contracts with clients, especially if there's long-term agreements in place. And it could involve price adjustments, but it also could involve changes in service terms. So really look at your business now and approach the challenge with being resourceful and effective, with a strategic outlook on this, and consider a combination of measures to maintain profitability whilst ensuring fair compensation for your employees. What you don't want to do is have a negative effect, so make sure it's communicated positively. Work with your teams, work with your customers, and communicate changes transparently with both your employees and customers, and help manage expectations during this transition. I hope that's helped and supported you. As always, I'm here to help and support Alison at ajlakes.com. Please get in touch, even if it's a 20-minute introductory call or a power hour. Please get in touch. I'm here to help and support you. But have a happy Friday, everybody, and have a happy weekend. Thank you for joining me. Always like and share. Sharing is caring, and get in touch with us very soon. Take care and all the very best. Thank you. Bye-bye.